we turn our attention to a big matchup coming up tonight in the Garden as Duke faces UCLA. America wanted to hear Barry Hinson, or so he says, America. Now America wants to hear Jordan Cornette and our UCLA Insider Jenny Phillips, who joins us now as we talk some Pac-12 basketball here. And of course, the big game coming up tonight, Jenny, featuring UCLA and 8th-ranked Duke. And this is an important game for both of these teams. What do you think we're going to learn tonight from Steve Alford's group there with the Bruins?
Well, like you said, Ray, this is a huge opportunity for UCLA. This is a chance for them to really show what they are made of, especially after that tough loss against Missouri when they blew a double-digit lead a couple of weeks ago. Now, I think what really needs to happen is that Kyle Anderson and Jordan Adams, two of the biggest players in UCLA who are trying to go to the league next year probably, they are going to need to step up, knock down some shots, and do well in order for this team to do well. It'll really show what they are made of and if they can close out games.
Well, I think, Jenny, you make a great point there, but Duke, a struggling defense. This UCLA team, a struggling defense as well. Both teams offensively incredible. So what I think this game comes down to is matchups. You take a look at the wing spot. You've got Rodney Hood and Jabari Parker, two of the best scorer combinations, the second best in the land. So I think Duke has the advantage right there in that matchup. Then you look to the interior. You look at the Ware brothers at UCLA, a distinct advantage there against the undersized Duke basketball team. So where does the ultimate matchup lie in this basketball game and how it can be won? Can Quinn Cook manage the basketball game, Jenny, against this UCLA backcourt? All this talk about Jordan Adams and what he's capable of doing, the size of Kyle Anderson, these guys are great. Quinn Cook is gaining momentum right now as a point guard. If he can maintain that, I think Duke can hold out this game and win it.
Well, you can't talk about the Pac-12 without talking about the #1 team in the country. We're talking about Arizona, of course. They are 11-0. They escaped Ann Arbor with a victory against Michigan. Perhaps, Jenny, one of the most well-balanced teams in the country. What about their guard play tells you this is a pretty good Wildcats team?
It is an incredible Wildcats team, and I think that, like you mentioned, Ray, the guard play is their big factor here. TJ McConnell has come in, and he is a great distributor. He's averaging 6.5 points a game, and he has done such a good job of finding the rest of his teammates, finding who should be shooting the ball, and that is their it factor right there.
That may be the it factor, Jenny, but you heard Coach Henson say before, size doesn't matter. It absolutely matters. So you talk about this Arizona basketball team, they do 50% of their scoring from the inside. Brandon Ashley, Caleb Tarczewski, this phenom freshman, Aaron Gordon. These guys get it done for this basketball team. They're not a team reliant on guard play. Yes, they have great guards, but it all starts down low. That size has been the difference. It was a difference in Ann Arbor as they held off Michigan. This team, with the length they can defend, they bully teams on the backboard. They get up and down, and they finish and get great production down low. That's been the difference for Arizona, these bigs.
Let's finish up here talking about Stanford. Jenny, here the Cardinal that they pulled off an upset just last night of number 10 UConn. Is this team for real? Are they going to be a contender in the conference this year?
I think they're for real. I mean, I think Stanford's big win last night shows how deep the Pac-12 really is. They started off ranked 6th in the preseason poll. They've suffered some injuries, but they're 8-2 now. They hand UConn their first loss. This is a huge win for Stanford. It shows that they are a tournament team, and it's a big win for the entire Pac-12. It shows that this conference is legitimate, and even the middle of the conference can compete with the rest of the country.
Spot on, Jenny. This conference has proven that it's deep right now. Not enough love for the Pac-12. Stanford legitimizes them as a deep conference. I agree, absolutely. Chasen Randall is one of the most talented guards in all the land. Doesn't get enough pub. He's a Chicago kid, Mr. Basketball in Illinois. He can really play. A lot of talk about Dwight Powell as well. This is a guy that Coach Dawkins said is kind of like a Lamar Odom type, versatile, dynamic, can hurt you from the inside and out. This team's not getting enough love. Now, they got Michigan this weekend, a true litmus test for where Stanford's at and can they remain consistent moving forward, and are they truly a tournament team? Michigan struggled with the size of Arizona. I believe they'll struggle with the size of the Stanford team as well. I like Stanford against Michigan, to be honest, when they head out to Brooklyn.
Wow, good teams, fun to watch in the Pac-12, and we'll keep an eye on all these teams as the season here develops.
Special day today, Ray. Special day today.
Special day? Other than you being here?
Christy Cornette, my mother, it's her birthday. And I'd have to take the time to shout out my mother and say happy birthday. It's the holiday season, but this day belongs to Christy Cornette. Happy birthday, Mom. I had to do it, guys.
There you go.
I had to do it.
There you go. Jordan, thanks very much. Mom, happy birthday. Jenny Phillips, our UCLA Insider, thanks so much for joining us, and welcome to the team here.
Thanks, guys.
Great stuff.